The Zillow Beast is back, baby.
Dude, first time chatting with you. Hello there. What's up? Make sure you hit that follow button if you haven't yet. Things are coming out. You guys coming out? Y'all don't have anything to do, huh, on this holiday? So we're gonna have like the biggest viewer shout. Like we have a bunch of new people in here too. Red's like, oh, day off means I can watch the stream. Yeah, that's what that means. Having y'all coming out. General Pinocchio. Hey.
Everyone, welcome back to a clone-tastic episode of Empire Radio. I'm Jeremiah.
I'm Drew.
And we are back with another teaser trailer breakdown. Yep.
The Star Wars Weekend of Madness. That's
yeah,
what we're calling
this is like probably the biggest weekend of announcements and stuff and whatever in the past like forever. Like I can't even remember any Star Wars
before
celebration.
COVID.
Even before COVID, like the last time there was a thing was what? Mandalorian season 1?
Yeah.
So what did we get for that? We got Mando and the Rise of Skywalker trailer. That was like it back then.
That's true.
And now we got like
maybe some like a book announcements. I think didn't we get the Ahsoka book announcement then?
That came out in like 2017. That was a long time ago.
Geez, I don't remember.
But
that was before our time.
Yes, that was before we were a twinkle in our eyes or something, or whatever that saying is.
A twinkle in the galaxy.
Yep. So, yes, The Bad Batch Season 2 teaser trailer, which we were expecting. We were also expecting a Visions thing, but that didn't come. But we do know that Visions is spring 2023.
Oh, okay.
And the only kind of detail we have is it's not going to be exclusive to Japanese studios. So there's going to be stuff from Europe and India and
interesting. So it's not just going to be like anime or anything.
So I don't know if it's not going to be anime or if it's going to be anime from those studios in those countries. So like,
oh, interesting.
We don't really know a lot, and they didn't have like usually they have the panels like specifically uploaded, but I didn't see that.
They didn't really do that this year. Like any panel or like it was mostly just interviews that were uploaded. Most panels. So we did get that other cartoon announcement too.
Yes, Jedi Tales, which is going to be very interesting because it's 6 episodes. 3 of them are going to be based on Ahsoka's origin story. So before, I don't know if it's only going to be before Plo Koon founder, or if it's going to include that and maybe like her early years as a Padawan. I'm not sure really. And then the other 3 are going to be focused on Qui-Gon and Count Dooku. Like a partnership that they had or something like that. So
yeah, like when Qui-Gon was Count Dooku's Padawan?
Maybe probably.
I think so. Did you see the trailer?
For what?
For that? The bootleg trailer of it?
No.
Someone recorded a version of it.
Well, they showed the first episode. I know that.
Well, okay, well then someone recorded that whole first episode and it was on YouTube.
Well, yesterday. It's 15-minute long.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
I don't know.
Did you watch it?
I watched some of it, but then I stopped it and I was doing something else and I looked back and it was gone. It got pulled. But then also it was like bootleg from someone's phone. So it's like
the best kind, dude.
Yeah.
And then so anyway, that's going to be this fall. I believe it is 6 episodes. But also this fall is Bad Batch. So we don't know exactly how the schedule is going to work because
it's going to be packed.
So
some overlap.
And it's going to be Andor is going to be 12 weeks starting in the end of August. And that's going to bring us up to Thanksgiving. But then Bad Batch is going to be at the same time, which first season was 12 episodes, I believe, right? 10 or 12 episodes.
I think it was 12.
And then this other show is going to be 6 episodes this fall. So lucky for the fans, you might be getting 2 or 3 episodes a week for a short while. And so that's going to keep us super busy. So stay tuned for non-stop Star Wars coverage from Empire Radio.
Yes. And if y'all don't freaking support that, I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah, follow us on.
We follow us on everything. Everything, everywhere.
Yep.
Because we grind this weekend, and it was a lot.
There was a lot of stuff this weekend. So
not to complain or anything, but it was just
it's
a lot, especially for me when I have a baby.
And you had a lot of stuff going on with family.
The first season was 16.
16 episodes. Oh, dang. So.
Yeah, and I unfortunately have a lot of bad stuff. Yeah, world's crazy right now, but Star Wars world is amazing. So
yeah,
I just keep my mind focused on the good stuff that's going on.
So might as well just jump into this trailer. And so it starts out with our girl Sid talking, saying that the Bad Batch can buy their freedom. And it's just first scene that shows them blasting the way through a room. But so later on in the trailer, we see the Wookiee Padawan Gungi from the Clone Wars because he has his lightsaber. But if you slow this scene down and freeze frame it,
I was gonna say, Jeremiah, the one thing I have to say about this trailer that it was super fast cutted. And
and so that's why there's a lot of stuff that you're not gonna see. Like what I'm gonna say now about Gungi, he's in this scene. He's in the very back behind everyone. If you do freeze frame, he is running back behind there, and you see his legs and back for a second. And so, Gungi is the first scene running through that doorway. He's all the way in the back. You can see his legs a little bit. So that's why you gotta freeze frame it.
Slow this down to
It's really hard to see, but I was doing this at quarter speed play, and I noticed.
How do you do that again? I forget how to do that.
You just go to the cog wheel where you do HD and next to the closed captions.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's kind of hard to see, but you see someone definitely run behind them, and it's a Wookiee. So I don't know what this facility is because it doesn't look like a Kashyyykian building because that's all wood buildings and stuff. So it seems like either he's joining them on missions or the Bad Batch is rescuing him or something.
Oh, he's behind Wrecker.
That's what I said. All the way in the back, behind. And so it's unless you freeze frame stuff, you're not going to see that. So
it's so hard to see him.
But he's definitely there.
Do you like their new paint jobs? I can ask you that right now.
So they have all kinds of different armor than they had before, and so we don't know what this means. Because
it means that Disney wants to market them and get more toys out. That's what that really
plot wise, we don't know what
what
this means. Because I feel because a lot of them had oranges and reds on a lot of these.
It looks like Tech kind of looks the same, but he has more orange stuff. But it does look like some of their equipment's different. Wrecker looks like he has better armor. On his shoulders are more bulky, more like football pads. And then I'm surprised we didn't get a lot of what's her name in this? She's in all the shots, but they don't really have her talking at all. Omega.
Wow, that's just mostly there's just mostly narration from Sid, I think, in this, right? So
that's true. Yeah.
But yeah, they all have different armor on, and I think it changes throughout the trailer. So I don't know what this means, if they raided some outpost or something and got new armor because theirs is old and janky, or what. But definitely a lot going on. And so the second scene in the trailer is this really beautiful mountain canyon area, which I don't recognize from any other Star Wars stuff. It's I don't know, a light brown tan mountains with blue foliage on top of it, trees and stuff, and so with maybe snow in the lower parts. So definitely maybe this could be that planet that we ended on last season when where they had brought the LSA, the Kaminoan. I'm not sure. I have to go watch that scene again if it's the same color scheme or not, but definitely a lot going on. That
it kind of also looks like that one planet that one Jedi got shot down in episode 3 during Order 66. The really bright, what was the name of that planet? It was like super bright and fluorescent.
Oh, you talking about Aayla Secura?
Yeah.
That's Felucia. That's more crazy plants.
You think I know, but it kind of has that feel. I mean, I don't think it is that planet, but it kind of has like the pink and blue plants and stuff.
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't think it's because there's too much sand to be Felucia.
Yeah, Felucia doesn't like sand. It's too coarse, rough, and it gets everywhere.
Freaking sand. Also, I do highly recommend everyone that's listening / watching / watching live right now, whatever you're doing, however you watch it in 0.5, because watching it like this, now I can actually watch the trailer because it's so fast when you're actually watching the trailer. It's really good, but I'm like seeing stuff now, like, and I'm only like 15 seconds into it that I didn't even see when I watched the whole trailer like twice.
Yep.
In my reaction.
So then after that, we just see Tech and Wrecker just standing. Then we see Echo and Hunter really quick, and then we see Omega, and she has a cool helmet on now, and that also has orange on it. So
it kind of reminds me of like the Rebels helmet in like episode 6.
Yeah, definitely.
Like that softer
I know
part.
We see some people later on in the trailer that has like a helmet that's like, I think has orange and stuff. So I think there's like, I feel like they stole stuff from some other like civilization, species, or something.
But it also looks like it's some of their still armor. They just repainted it.
Maybe.
Orange too.
Oh, and then we're back on in the bar, I think. What was that planet called? Where Sid was based? I can't remember.
Scum and Villainy Planet Part 2 or something.
Something like that. So she's just giving a pep talk to the Bad Batch, and then Omega's in the back working away. And there's like something on like a screen in the back. I can't really tell what it is. It's almost like sabacc cards, but
kind of looks. You know what it looks like? The one behind
Hunter.
Hunter, is that what you're talking about? Kind of just looks like their version of like slots.
Oh, maybe.
Like it looks like a gambling.
But definitely a lot of alcohol on that back wall for a kid's show.
I mean, it is a bar, so.
Well, if you go in the next scene, when it's Hunter and Tech, you see in the back, that's a slot machine back there.
Oh, I thought that's what you're implying.
No, before that, when
you
see
the other one,
the next one
by the bar, that's like, that one looks like sabacc, like maybe a tablet version of it or something.
Yeah. Then the next scene, we see a ton of clone commandos.
Yes, which is freaking amazing.
Like we saw, like what in the Clone Wars, we saw like one squad once, and then Bad Batch we saw, was it a handful of them, or was it just one at that base that they went? I can't remember, but definitely a ton of them here.
Yes.
And so that's,
I can't tell if I think they're bad, right?
Well, they're still working for the Empire, so.
Because you can see some TIE fighters in the top right of it.
Yep.
And then what is this thing that it looks like, kind of like a.
This is probably some facility that they built.
Looks like a.
But you can see that there's.
The front has like a face though that kind of looks like.
A face?
Yeah, the very top of that thing. If you're at 16 seconds, it looks like an at head.
It does. Interesting. I didn't realize that.
So it looks like maybe it's like
some kind of walker, early walker
prototype.
Maybe. But I can see, if you look at the crowd, there's a lot of Twi'leks in there.
And they're all with their like hands up, like
surrendering. But there's some other regular people too. So I don't. Maybe if they're on Ryloth again, because we were there.
Yes, before. I bet you they might be taking over Ryloth.
Do you think we're gonna see Hera again? And Chopper and Cham and her mom, whatever her name is.
The one, it's kind of hard to tell you where it is, but one of them kind of looks like Hera already.
Well, you can't tell from the back. There's one all the way on the left that's like yellow, but you can't really tell.
All the way on the left, but the one in the middle looks like Hera because she's skinnier.
The one that's blue and black stripes?
No. To the left of that. Like 3 people in. Farther up.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Right? Kind of?
Well, I don't
know. I would say, yeah. We'll probably see Hera.
Right. Either way, it's just another crowd probably protesting an occupation.
Oh, but Hera's super young right now, right?
Yeah, she's a kid.
So maybe not.
I don't know.
We saw Hera as a kid.
Yeah, after this, we see Omega hiding in some room, and there's like a new droid that I don't recognize. It almost looks like a really tall pit droid.
Yeah.
But they're like security versions or something.
Yeah, or like bounty hunters or something.
I think there's 2 of them that walk by. I think later on we see some of those same ones again too. But the next scene, this is where it gets interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because we see Omega watching what seems to be the Senate chamber on Coruscant, because you see the Emperor's little podium in the middle rising, and the next scene we'll see him up close, but it looks like they're displaying Kamino being destroyed. So,
yep.
And then after this, it's like Palpatine says we need to start a new era or something. So I think
it's time for the new era.
I think he's saying that this happened, like enemies of the Empire destroyed this facility.
He's trying to like
cover it up,
other people,
and say, "Oh, I guess we got to start, Operation War Mantle without it being like called War Mantle, and and doing a more public, galaxy-wide, hey, we need recruitments for the Imperial military." So that's what I think is going on. It's just him lying about the clones facility being destroyed.
And he is full Sith right now because his eyes are like freaking yellow as heck. So
yeah, and so he's wearing all black. And Mas Amedda is there.
Yeah, what a scrub.
Hey, Mas Amedda's pretty cool, even though he's a bad guy. He's a cool species. I don't know.
He's a cool species. I don't know why we don't get more of his species. I'm not saying his species isn't cool, but he's a scrub muffin.
Okay.
A nerf herder is what some people would call him.
But he's not scruffy looking though, so he's clean shaven.
A scrub, not scruffy. Scrub.
Right.
He's just...
But yes. So then we get a close up of Palpatine looking up, and it's where he says, "It's time for a new era." He looks so good.
Was Mas Amedda in the VCO?
He was quick for one.
Will said he was
when Palpatine was trying to talk to us, and he got interrupted by Mas Amedda. Yeah, Palpatine got interrupted 3 times trying to.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so close up on Palpatine. So I'm really excited for that because it sounded like Ian McDiarmid.
I wonder, can we pull it up? Is it on Is it on there already? TV.
If it is, he would already be accredited from season 1. So I doubt that they're gonna have anything labeled.
Did we see Palp in season 1?
Well, they had like they reused Revenge of the Sith audio from his speech to Senate, and so he would have gotten accredited for that.
Oh, true.
But I think it sounded very close to
Ian
McDiarmid. So, and I think was it Sam Witwer sometimes voices Palpatine. I can't remember, but I think it was more Ian McDiarmid in this, which is exciting because he's the GOAT, and
I peed next to him, so it's really cool.
That is true. So supposedly, we have no video or photographic confirmation.
Well, I don't. That would be illegal, Jeremiah. You'll just have to take my word for that
one. But yes, then we see some summer Bob. But then we see Lats coming in for an attack, which is exciting because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Plus,
what's the shit behind?
There's the fighters as the clones use. I can't remember what they're called. But then this next scene is even crazier because it's giant crabs that they're being chased by on some like. I don't know.
Some Moana.
See this?
It's probably the same planet. That last one with the blue.
I don't know because
the crabs look similar.
Similar to what?
And similar to like that color.
Oh, well, that doesn't mean anything.
I'm gonna put money. It's the same place.
You want to bet another quarter?
Yeah. What are we at right now? What to what?
I don't even remember our original bet.
We forgot half our bets.
But so you remember?
But look, if you pause it, you can see the tree. It's like bluish green leaves.
I don't know. It looks just green and orange to me.
How nice is your monitor?
Okay.
Someone in the chat, I forget what it was. You commented on something. You're like, "Oh, I didn't see that," and they're like, "Well, it's because he doesn't have a 4K TV." Someone said that about.
Oh, if someone wants to buy me a 4K second monitor for this, that would be nice of you.
They're like, "How did Jeremiah miss that?" And then I was like, "Well, it could be his TV." They're like, "Oh yeah, it's not 4K." I was like,
I do want to get a 4K TV sometime
soon.
One
day, soon.
But I think, I don't know, it kind of reminds me though of
Moana.
No, remember in Clone Wars when Ahsoka gets kidnapped and is like being hunted in the jungle with like some former Padawans or something, and then Chewie comes. It kind of reminds me of that, but because I remember there's the beach. And then there's like the thick forest, but I don't remember if the forest looked like this though. So I don't know, but I think it's kind of cool. These giant crabs. Do you think of cook some of those up, dude? Throw them in a giant pot. Woo! All that crab meat.
Crab boil, dude. You could.
I've never had a crab before. Can you believe that?
I can. That does not surprise
I've never had.
Have you ever had crawfish? Probably not.
No. All I've had.
Ever eat crawfish?
I don't know.
If I took you to like a
I always hear the horror stories of people like eating it for the first time and they have an allergic reaction and they die like in like 20 seconds. Like,
have you had shrimp?
I have had shrimp.
Do you get an allergic reaction when you eat shrimp?
Nope, I'm alive still, so
I think you should be good.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, that would suck. But there's only one way to find out is to just go in, I guess. Like, I don't know.
But
I don't know if you like it though. Do you like spicy food? Not really, right?
I like more like a warm heat is okay. I don't like it this hot for the sake of being hot. Like I don't understand.
Because some like crawfish boil or like that I've gone to, like it's not good unless your nose is like fully running the whole time you're eating it, and you can like your lips are burning, your fingers are burning.
Thanks, I'm good.
Yeah, see,
I'll have my tuna fish sandwich.
Yeah, I don't know if that's your kind of thing. Yeah, you eat tuna. You're fine. You can eat seafood. That's fine.
That's not the same thing. Shellfish are completely different than
fish. But you eat. Well, the thing is, crawfish is natural water, not even salt water.
But these crabs are probably salt water, though.
Definitely.
Space salt water.
Dude, but the only thing is, you know how much butter you would have to have for one of these crabs?
I hate butter, dude. I couldn't do it. Like, I don't eat butter on anything. Not on vegetables, not on corn, not on toast.
Half our viewers.
Why? We're going to lose our viewers because I don't like butter on stuff? Okay.
Hey, man. People are...
And I absolutely hate when people put butter or something on toast, and then they put, like, jelly or peanut butter on top of that.
Dude, like, there's nothing better than butter and jam.
Point?
Butter and jam is the best.
What's the point of the butter?
No butter, Will? Okay. Wait, I don't understand if you don't like butter.
But what's the point of putting the butter on the toast if you're going to put jelly on it?
Well, the fun?
What does it do, though?
if you don't make it so that it melts into it and there's like chunks of butter, it's like, oh, it's so bad for you. But I don't know.
I don't know. Next scene after that is Clone Commandos again.
Okay, but
what?
as like they're running from this, when was it Echo dives in slow motion? That scene's so fire, bro. When he dives under the crab as it gets shot over top, it's so cool. In 2.5, I'm like, dang, that is a cool scene.
All right, and after that, tons of Clone Commandos again. It looks like they have like, I think people are saying that that's Torch from last season, and the one of the, was it the original Battlefront 2 or something? Mm-hmm. Torch is that guy maybe? It's like white armor, but it has like a black like under like accents and stuff, which is pretty cool. And then people are saying in this next scene where we see Crosshair that is Cody.
Cody. I was gonna say that looks like Cody to me.
I can't tell. They're clones. They all look the same. But
his outfit.
Well, that's just white and gray. That could be anybody. But later on,
white and orange.
White. Later on, there's other evidence that it's Cody, but it was up for debate. But then it looks like there's
Cody's a bad guy.
But here's mother and child look like they're hiding, so I'm assuming the Bad Batch is trying to rescue them. Of something, now. Or maybe that kid is force sensitive. I don't know. Hunter and Echo talking, and it's just talking about how there are people in the galaxy who need their help. And then you see, I believe that's Hunter after this with a giant like spear stick thing jumping down, and like this robot. I don't know if it's a robot or an alien. I think it's a robot. I think
it's the same droid that Echo that walked by.
Well, with Omega, maybe.
I mean,
but he's like holding like a data pad, so he just might be like a security droid or something.
Yeah, they might be like ambushing him.
Kind of looks like what was the name of that robot from the OG Power Rangers? That worked for Lord Zordon or
Lord Zeb?
Zeb
or Zordon? No, Zeb. For Zordon.
The robot, the lady robot.
It's voiced by a lady. It's voiced by the same voice actor as Pikachu. I mean Ash.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, remember? Because she was at the con that we went to.
That is true.
What was her name? What is?
I don't remember there being Pikachu on her display.
No, it was Ash, not Pikachu.
Oh, sorry, Ash. I don't even remember that. But anyway, Hunter's a beast jumping down from the sky onto this thing. And Echo doing the only thing he's useful doing is opening a door with his.
Hey, now.
That's all he did. He did it like twice last season. That's all he did the whole season.
I love how they highlight that in this trailer. They're highlighting, don't worry, he can still open doors here.
Open doors.
Don't worry.
Then we got, after this, Wrecker with some giant, like...
missiles.
Like, heavy-duty grenade launcher machine gun thing. Mm-hmm. And you see people, clones or stormtroopers probably.
Well, but they have like the newer clone. Yeah, I don't know, in between.
It might just be new stormtroopers or whoever, but they're being shot at by the giant thing, which is not fun.
Mm-hmm. Then you get Crosshair.
Shooting someone, and
which it also seems like it's the same background as where they were with what's his name?
Cody.
So I'm guessing what we're seeing now is like episode 1 and 2, maybe episode 3. Like
probably.
It's they all seem very similar environments.
Yep. Hunter flying ships. So it looks like they're probably escaping now because it's the Lats flying away.
Up, and then it looks like
because those fighters are shooting the Lats now. So I think they must have. What?
I was gonna say it looks like we're seeing an actual scene in a sense where it's showing that he's pulling up.
Yeah.
And it actually shows the ship go up.
Yep. So they're trying to escape, fly away, but one of the Lats gets clipped. Then we got Omega falling to her death, like over in like a volcano or something, and then someone catches her.
Yeah, it's Hunter.
And then we see
a group of clones.
No, these are just regular people. I think they're probably just enslaved workers.
They kind of look like
They don't look like clones at all.
Really?
They're just regular people.
Okay.
You think they look like clones? They look nothing like.
They kind of look like young clones.
They're just. I bet you another quarter that those are not clones. They're just slave workers. And you can see all the way in the back, you got Wrecker and Tech on other end, so they're kind of boxed in. So I don't know if they're just.
I think they're helping them escape.
Maybe. Hunter, Echo, and Wrecker after that, and then here is when we see.
Thank you. Yeah, Wills. They do kind of look like them.
Okay, Will. Well, we're taking your mod status, and Jarek is going to be.
I'm giving it back.
But then we got some like Viking colors here, Minnesota Vikings, purple and yellow.
Yeah.
There you go, Drew. You're a Vikings fan.
Well, as much as any Vikings fan.
So I don't know. I don't recognize this at all, but definitely some cool planet. So then after that, we see a clone, and people are saying that is Cody because of the scar.
The scar, but it looks smaller than.
So there is discrepancy with his scar because live action Cody. Mm-hmm. So in live action and in the Clone Wars, he has on his forehead like that like half circle and then going down. But in live action, it goes from like the side of his eye more towards his ear.
Yeah.
But then in animation, like in Clone Wars, it goes down underneath his eye. So there's like kind of like.
There is a little one underneath his eye.
Just maybe. It's kind of hard to. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell because of the shadows, but it probably is Cody.
Yeah.
Which is exciting. So I hope he's still a bad guy. I hope he doesn't.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure there's going to be interaction between him and Rex, which would be cool because they're buds. So I don't know if they're going to rescue him in any way, but we'll see. But he's definitely teaming up with Crosshair to hunt down the Bad Batch, probably. So, But then after this is the most exciting.
Your favorite,
Gungi. So Gungi, the Wookiee Jedi Padawan, who we saw in Clone Wars,
which he has the best. Your favorite lightsaber?
Well, it's not my favorite. In my top 5.
That's in your top 5.
The all wood lightsaber wood made from the trees on Kashyyyk. So that's exciting that he's alive. We don't know if he was on Coruscant during Order 66 or if he was somewhere else in the galaxy, but he's definitely teaming up with the Bad Batch. I don't know if he's trying to be rescued by the Bad Batch or if they just run into him, but I don't know. A Wookiee Jedi is always cool.
Jerica said a Rex and Cody fight would be amazing.
They would be cool.
But I would not recover for like a week. Yeah, that's fair.
Well, that's between episodes, so you get a week between episodes to recover. Then we got, after that, Omega talking to somebody. And how it goes. It's probably going to be some other like teenage guy.
It's raining hard, by the way.
It is.
You guys hear it.
Giant storm. And it is.
And if our power goes out.
It's like Camino out right now, so. But anyway, I'm guessing that guy is kind of like a
guy or girl?
Definitely a guy. Going with a guy. So right. I'm guessing that he's either working with the Bad Batch or something. But then, who knows? After that, we see, looks like Cody again. And we see Tech flying a ship of some sort. And it's kind of like they're pod racing because they're going through like a... into like
it kind of with that circle, it kind of looked like something like a Mario Kart. Like
it does look like a Mario Kart.
Like race. It looks like a Mario Kart race kind of thing.
But they have like these cool little like pod things that they're flying where it looks like a donut with wings like on top.
Yeah.
Those are kind of cool though. Those are interesting. Explosion. Omega falling, rolling, spinning, grabbing her arrow, aiming, shooting a crab. Like she's getting super skilled. Ship shooting stuff. The whole team getting excited. Then we see another ship of some sort. It kind of looks like Dooku's ship.
Kind of, yeah. I was gonna say that.
But the best part of this whole trailer is at 53 seconds. It's like 4 frames. I think we see a Zillo Beast. I theorized last season that Palpatine took Nala Se hostage to clone the Zillo Beast, because in Clone Wars during the Zillo Beast arc, Palpatine definitely wanted to clone the Zillo Beast, and we never got that story continued. And so I definitely think this is the Zillo Beast, because the armor was impermeable even to lightsabers, and so it was definitely a good weapon to have to enslave a Zillo Beast or to harvest the armor for defensive purposes. But that's exciting. And it's probably just like a baby one, so it'd be cool if it was like Wrecker had to fight a baby Zillo Beast like he fought the Rancor last season. That would be cool. Then he starts riding the Zillo Beast. That'd be cool. But and then I didn't even notice this before, but after that, we have a clone trooper using a flamethrower against B1 battle droids. That's exciting. Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
It's so fast.
Yeah,
if you don't watch it like this, it's so fast.
Yeah, more clone troopers. And then there was like some other droids carrying boxes. We got Omega. Ooh, and then we have for like 1 frame. I don't know if I can stop it quick enough. But we have the main villain guy from last season, Rampart, I believe his name was.
Rampart, yep.
So he's still doing his thing. And then we got Gungi again.
It looks like Gungi's blocking his shot, potentially.
Maybe. But, dude, the part with Gungi right there, the background looks super clean, dude. Mm-hmm. Like that almost looks like photorealistic in the back, like the grass with the fire and the smoke.
On that. So fast, even I'm watching at 2 or 0.25. It's still fast. Yeah, it looks so good with the smoke. It kind of looks like maybe they are on.
We do see other Wookiees too in this trailer coming up, so they might be on Kashyyyk at some point. We see then after that a droideka being shot at, and then that's when we see another Wookiee. No,
it kind of looked like.
But is he riding? It looks like 2 like cat ears that he's riding on.
That's what it looks like. But it definitely looks like they're on Kashyyyk, because look how big the trees are in the background.
Yep. Dude, that was literally like 1 frame.
It's so fast, bro. And it's not even, it's like a point a second. Like, it's not even like, it's so quick.
Yep. And so.
And then you get Hunter with his new paint job.
Yeah, that was like the teal, which reminded me of Hauser's crew from.
Oh, true.
So now I looked up Hauser's uniform or his armor, and it didn't have the teal shoulder pads that Hunter has, but other people in his squad could have had armor that had shoulder pads.
It just looks like they are getting different stuff and they're trying to look different.
But I feel like they're gonna team up with Hauser again. Like,
oh, that'd be sweet.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, it just seems like maybe they're trying to blend into their surroundings, because their paint job, anyways, it looks very similar to that crab planet, like the crabs. You know what I mean?
Right.
Look, I stopped at a frame that's black.
But then after that, looks like we have Rex, because we see a shaved head with shaved head, which is classic Rex.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful man.
Yep, and we see Tech, Wrecker, and Omega turn around with her bow. She looks older, so I don't know how far we've jumped ahead since season 1.
Probably a year.
because teenagers, especially girls at the age, kind of seem to age faster than boys. So
she doesn't have like this fast aging, right?
Right. She's just regular aging. So, but she looks older. So I think probably 6 months to a year later is where we're at, which would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Then we just got the title screen, and then it just says season 2 for this fall 2022. So
yep, and then we get the Disney thing for literally longer than half the trailer.
Yeah, and so that's the trailer.
Yeah,
it's definitely a teaser. I think they called it an official trailer, but
no, yeah, it's not called teaser; it's called trailer.
Official season 2 official trailer. So now I'm sure we'll get another one.
Oh yeah, probably.
But that will give more plot and not so fast cut scenes. But
so fast, bro.
But it definitely looks like the conflicts are bigger in this one than it was last season. Bigger, grander fight scenes, battles. Maybe they're teaming up with
faster pace, even maybe,
and then maybe they're teaming up with other factions of people that are kind of rebelling against the galaxy, the Empire, maybe. But I'm really excited to see what Emperor Palpatine, like how predominant he's going to be. It could just be one scene that he's in or one episode.
Yep.
But if that was the Senate chamber, they definitely went to Coruscant, and so that's a very dangerous place to be.
True.
So to go there must be a really big, important mission, which it could be rescuing a Jedi that's been said. Maybe they're the ones that rescued Grogu. I don't know. I highly doubt it, because I don't want to see Grogu ever again. So,
bro, you're gonna see him a lot. You just gotta buckle up.
Yep. Season 3 of Mandalorian is next spring in February, and then they've already started production on season 4.
Yeah, which is crazy.
So, well, that's just probably they just started writing episodes, probably. But yeah.
Now, Jeremiah, real quick.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out someone showed me this, and I don't know if this is real. But did you see? I think it was Disney or Star Wars that posted it. Let me check. Maybe not. That Andrew's favorite character might be having its own TV show.
EU Luke? What?
Not EU Luke. What's that guy called? That villain / good guy. What's his name? I have his pop.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's like
the one that we got his lightsaber for.
Revan?
Yeah.
A show?
No, like a show or a movie. Ashley was asked about it, and yeah, Revan. Yes, Revan.
Who? I never heard that. People are saying
it could be fake news.
Well, people are saying that in the Jedi Survivor trailer, the video game, the sequel to Fallen Order, that some people are saying that the person that was wielding a red lightsaber was maybe the spirit of Revan or something. But that, I don't know how. There's nothing in that trailer said anything about anything, so you have no idea what anything is.
And also, if you guys are living under the biggest rock of all time, they're doing a celebration again next year, but it's in London.
London, in April.
In April too, which is not even that far away.
Well, it's 11 months away.
Well, yeah, but it's not a full year. That's
right. So, if any of our European fans want to go and vlog on our behalf,
actually, I might go. So
what?
I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, because one of my coworkers just got a job and accepted it in London. So I might actually have a place to crash. So we'll see.
And then your buddy from Italy can swing over and he can hang out with you.
Or I might just go make a full trip out of it and go back to Italy or Paris and go see Stephanie. My wife has family in Paris too.
Well, I won't be joining you. Sorry.
Yeah,
you can go by yourself.
But I don't know though. I don't know if I want to.
That'd be a lot. That'd be so expensive, dude.
And this year looked amazing, and I really kind of bummed I didn't go. But London is a lot, and what are they gonna announce?
We'll definitely have a teaser trailer for the next movie, I think. That's still slated for December of 2023. So if we get a teaser trailer, it'll be like a concept trailer. Like it's not going to have any real like scenes, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they said that the Taika Waititi movie is 2023.
That'd be crazy.
But
I was just hoping they're gonna come back to Chicago.
They need to come to Minneapolis. That would be ideal,
bro. They're not coming to Minneapolis, bro.
Hey, if they had the Super Bowl here, they can definitely do Star Wars Celebration.
I mean, it would be sick, but I don't know where they would host it.
They just host it at
Minneapolis Convention Center,
Target Center, or they could do XL Center. They could do.
You can do all 3 locations.
They could. They could do it at the Mayo Civic Center in Rochester, like they had our. What was it? What was that? Nerdin' Out
Con? Which
it's way too small.
Yeah, they're already planning for it again.
But
anyways, just so you guys know, yeah, if any of you UK guys are planning on going, the tickets will probably go on sale shortly here, and probably scoop those up. And yeah, I don't know if I'll be going, but we'll see. We'll play it. We got some time.
Well,
life is gonna be way different probably by then.
Book your flight now if you're gonna get tickets. Because that's not something you can apply. Like, if you like buy tickets to London for like 2 months before, like that's cool.
Yeah, I don't think I can buy flight tickets for London that far out yet, though.
Are you sure?
No, I don't think so.
Like, I guess it depends on the airline too, I guess.
Yeah,
but who knows?
Yeah, I don't. Like I said, we'll see.
All right. Well, we've only we briefly just talked about some of the other announcements this episode, but that's about it for.
Is there any other big announcements that we should?
Well, they did officially announce Sabine for live action.
Oh, that was cool. And Ahsoka brought on your favorite droid on stage at the same time.
Yes, Chopper too. Live action Chopper. So does that mean Chopper in Rogue One doesn't count as live action because it was probably a CG Chopper, and live action is supposed to be like an actual physical Chopper? Is that what they mean?
Chopper was in Rogue One?
Bruh. The Ghost was in Rogue One. Gosh dang it.
Yeah, I know that. I know the Ghost
Chopper
was, but I don't remember seeing Chopper.
You see him driving, scooting by in the background in a scene.
Oh, yeah.
So, I guess they don't consider that live
different. Action. It's probably like a full-on,
But
clearly, the Ahsoka show seems like it's like the next version of Rebels. Like, I think we're gonna see Hera.
So I don't know. I think so. This is the thing. I've never thought of Sabine as an Asian person.
Oh, I've always have,
because I always assumed like she was
we had this conversation.
I think we have, and then I argued with David about it in Discord once.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but no, Andrew was on the podcast when you guys were arguing about it.
Because I always thought she was kind of Hispanic or Middle Eastern, and I kind of thought that the voice actor who is more, I don't know if she's Hispanic or Middle Eastern or something. I just kind of associated that. It's kind of I pictured the voice actor as the ethnicity of Sabine because they had similar skin colors. So I just kind of figured that, but I guess she's Asian in the show now, and so I think to get Sabine's slender body, the actress that they have cast is perfect. She has perfect because Sabine's probably the skinniest and most slender person in Rebels, and this girl is definitely. And I went to her Instagram, and some of her videos of her doing looked like lightsaber choreograph fights. She's good.
She's a beast.
She's rolling and tumbling and getting up and swinging the saber. So she's definitely physical enough and athletic enough to do some Sabine stuff. So I guess I'm excited for that. And so that's cool.
No, I think she was cast well. She looked like when she came out, I was like, oh, I guess, yeah.
I can see it too now. I get it.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that, and I'm excited that they're slowly announcing more stuff about this show, and it seems slowly going to be a lot of Rebel stuff. I mean, even like that brief announcement / not announcement hint from what's his name? I just spaced out, the Thrawn writer.
Timothy Zahn.
Timothy Zahn. He pretty much said, he's like, I'm just waiting to see the Ahsoka show so I can write Thrawn and Ezra story behind the scenes. So it's like, okay, so we're getting Ezra in this show? Like, I mean, we kind of already assume, but you totally just told us we are. So yeah, it's exciting. Like I said, I've been saying this whole weekend in a lot of my videos. Like, this is Star Wars weekend, and I know Stranger Things came out, and it's amazing so far. Like, I haven't finished it.
I finished
Jeremiah's finished it, but like,
if any of you listening, if you haven't watched Stranger Things, you have to. It's my favorite show of all time, and this 4th season was incredible. Like,
I'm just.
Did you see what I posted on Facebook today?
Yeah, I did. I saw that.
I had a
just think,
hot take.
Like, oh really? I saw it.
I said,
it too hot to me.
What did I say? I said, Star Wars is trash compared to the gold city that is Stranger Things. That's what I said. Stranger Things is so good. Take. Like, it's perfect in every way. Star Wars is not perfect in every way. So
yeah.
There's some stuff in Star Wars we absolutely hate.
Season 2 of Stranger Things, it's a little...
was great and wonderful.
It's good.
Okay. Better than The Last Jedi?
Oh, well, what? That's not even a conversation. But no, yeah, I'm loving right now what I'm watching Stranger Things. And but what I'm saying is, like, I kind of like Stranger Things. They should have probably waited a week before launching it, considering like Kenobi is
everyone's
like overshadowing.
There's all tons of stuff on YouTube popping up for Stranger Things. All the reaction channels are watching it, and so.
Really? I feel like it's probably because also what I consume, but
yeah, your
I
algorithm just see Star Wars, on YouTube.
Star Wars, everything. So like
but yeah, definitely watch Stranger Things if you haven't. You won't be disappointed.
Yep, go watch it.
But we can. We won't play the Wesley Andrews ad because it's quick. But
no, just go support us at Wesley Andrews. Go to wesleyandrews.cc and go use our discount code Empire with a capital E and R at checkout, and you can get 15% off.
Radio, capital E, capital R.
Yes.
At checkout.
Empire Radio.
No space, and you get 15% off your first purchase. So definitely do that. And
that's anything tea or coffee or merch. Like, you can just buy anything over at Wesley Andrews. So go help support us by supporting them. It does both.
And so if you're new to the podcast, I know we're getting new listeners this weekend from all this Kenobi stuff and new news. So check out all of our social media stuff. So if you go to links.co/Empire Radio, links with 2 I's. And I keep forgetting this, but in the description, wherever you're listening to this, has that link address.
True.
So you don't even have to type it in. Just look below and click it, and it'll bring you
slide down or up.
And you'll go to a landing page with links to everything. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, a link for our Discord. We have also a link for needlesslynerdy.com, which is a podcast network that we are a part of. Go check that out. And I haven't mentioned this weekend at all, but we do have a link on there for something called the VCU Illustration Project, which
we haven't talked about that.
For like 7 weeks or 8 weeks, we had fans send in voicemails telling a fan-made story, and we want to illustrate it. So click on that link, and it'll explain everything and how if you're an artist of anything, if you can draw, paint, do digital art, whatever, it'll explain everything there and how you can submit your artwork to be part of this cool video that I want to make with all this cool story that our fans wrote for us. And so there's that link there. And so also our fan email for that, which is also in the link, is empireradiofans@gmail.com. And anyone can use that to reach out to us. But best way to reach out to us is also Discord. That's the best place to go. Yes. Great community there. A lot of fun. A lot of debates. A lot of fun stuff also. So definitely join the Discord.
Yes. And if you guys are just catching us, there's a lot of episodes, so make sure you go back.
This is 145, I think.
Yes.
So we're scooting along.
And we did a lot this weekend. This is episode 4
of this weekend. Yeah. So
of this weekend. So
yep. And we will be back on every Wednesdays. Normally we're on Tuesdays for live streams, but we will be, because the Kenobi series is on Wednesdays now from moving forward. We'll be recording live streams on Wednesdays. This Wednesday will probably be our normal 8 o'clock time on Wednesdays. But then after that, we might be able to do a little bit earlier until the show is done. But definitely, Kenobi series is exciting, and so keep watching.
Also with that too, if you guys want to watch it along with me, I'll be doing watch parties before the episode. So make sure you tune in for those on twitch.tv/Empire Radio, or you can catch it after the fact on YouTube. You can go watch my video, and it's like fun. Even if you watch on YouTube and you're like, "Oh, I know this part happens. I want to see Andrew's reaction." It's like the same. It's pretty much just watching my reaction to the shows.
Yep.
But yeah, check out our YouTube as well.
Anything else, Drew?
No, I want to give you a pat on the back for surviving this weekend, because it was. We've been grinding.
I have no life, so I had all the time in the world. I just sat and did nothing all weekend except for
watch Stranger
Things and edit the podcast.
Hey, but I'm just saying, we've been grinding for you guys this weekend, so I hope you guys appreciate it. And we are gonna take one more day off and then be back for you. So and also make sure you guys send in those voicemails for
for Wednesday this week.
Wednesday episode.
We do voicemails every week except for this weekend when we had so many recordings that we did one episode, but we do voicemails every week. So send in a voicemail. There's a link in that link's landing page as well. Send in a voicemail up to a minute. Make it sure it's family friendly. Ask us a question, any comments, whatever. We'll play it as long as it's family friendly.
And also with that, you can make them about the Kenobi episode too. If you guys send it in before 7?
So for this week, before 7.
Before 7, you can send your voicemail, and you can even say, like, did you like this part of the episode or whatever, like that.
A fan theory.
A fan theory. You can even do that. It doesn't matter as long as it's a minute, or you can send in multiple. We just want more. We need your voicemails. I've been missing them, even though we already did
a couple days.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, we're babbling on now. So anything else, Drew?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Well, you've been listening to another clone-tastic episode of Empire Radio. I'm Jeremiah.
I'm Drew.
And may the Force be with you.
Always.